We are diving into the story of a genius hacker who accidentally steals from the wrong people, dragging him into a deadly web of mafia money, deception, and a fatal romance. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's get right into the story. The story focuses on a young man named Cole, who is pretending to buy snacks at a convenience store. But his real goal is to take pictures of the ATM machine there. Cole is a hacker, commonly known as a war driver, a term for criminals who steal people's digital data and money. Not only ATMs, Cole can also steal money just by relying on Wi-Fi networks. For example, right now, Cole usually drives around the city looking for fancy places with weak internet security systems. Once he finds one, Cole just needs to enter their Wi-Fi network. His target tonight is a luxury restaurant. Armed with a laptop, Cole opens a special software he uses for hacking. He sends an email to the restaurant manager, doing a phishing attack so the manager clicks a link he sent. After that, Cole just needs to drain the entire savings account, which is actually the payroll money for the employees. That is why Cole often strikes at the end of the month, exactly one day before the manager distributes the employees' salaries. While Cole is in action, one of the restaurant employees is seen just getting off work. Cole gets nervous, afraid of being caught, especially seeing the man's suspicious gestures because Cole parked near his workplace. But the man does nothing and walks right past him. The next afternoon, after his successful heist last night, Cole is woken up by someone knocking on his door. It turns out, it is Oscar, the restaurant employee who works as a bouncer, the one Cole saw last night. Because of Cole's actions, Oscar and all the employees couldn't get paid, because the manager claimed they were robbed. Suspicious of Cole parking near the restaurant, Oscar checked the CCTV cameras and managed to get his license plate number. After that, Oscar just had to track down the owner of the car, and here he is now. Not wanting any misunderstanding, Oscar explains his goal isn't to hold Cole accountable for the delayed salary. He just wants to ask how Cole pulled off the theft. After Cole explains everything in detail, Oscar finally admits his true intention. He wants to offer a partnership. There is a rich girl, a restaurant guest, who often comes every Friday night with her father. Oscar accidentally heard the girl talking about her bank account balance, containing $800,000. Oscar happens to be having financial problems. Basically, Oscar asks Cole to steal the girl's money. Because if not, Oscar will come back and won't hesitate to finish him off. After Oscar leaves, Cole immediately vents to his online friend, a fellow hacker. Because the friend is more experienced, Cole asks him to track down this Oscar guy. It turns out, he is not to be messed with. Oscar isn't just a regular bouncer. He is an ex-convict who spent 2 years in prison, with a background as a tough underground boxer. Ignoring his threat means death. Not wanting to mess with a dangerous man like Oscar, Cole carries out the plan on Friday night, right when the girl and her father arrive at the restaurant. Waiting 1 hour for them to eat, Cole hits the gas and follows the girl back to her residence. When the girl and her father enter the house, Cole opens his laptop to hack into their Wi-Fi network. Because the signal is weak, Cole is forced to get out of the car and get as close to the house as possible. Until suddenly, the father comes outside, almost catching Cole. The father gets in his car and drives away. After successfully draining the girl's account and transferring it to Oscar's account, Cole rushes to meet Oscar, reporting his work and asking Oscar to stop bothering him. But as a thank you, Oscar forces Cole to come with him to a nightclub to have some fun. When Cole is heavily drunk, he seemingly sees the girl approaching him, asking him to dance. Whether it was a dream or reality, Cole wakes up feeling uneasy, constantly thinking about the girl's attractive face. Curious, Cole starts tracking the girl's life: her full name, home address, social security number. He even recklessly hacks into her personal laptop. It is revealed that the girl's name is Sarah, and the man who is always with her isn't her father, but a married man named Mark, a sugar daddy who made Sarah his mistress. In one of the emails Sarah sent to Mark, she complains that Mark's entrusted money, the $800,000 in her account, has just disappeared. She asks Mark to come see her immediately. On the night of Sarah and Mark's meeting, a curious Cole hacks into Sarah's laptop again and watches them through the webcam. Mark looks furious, because that $800,000 isn't his. It belongs to his business clients. Sarah claims she doesn't know where the money went, but Mark accuses her of betraying him and stealing it. Whoever Mark is, and whatever his job is, he threatens to kill Sarah if the money isn't returned within 1 week. Feeling responsible for someone's life, Cole immediately meets Oscar to explain the situation. He asks Oscar to return all the money to Sarah, but because Oscar isn't the type to care about others, he refuses. Getting no results, Cole goes home and digs into Mark's background. It turns out, Mark is a lawyer who works for the mafia. According to his online friend, the $800,000 is likely mafia money. They are dangerous people, involved in illegal weapons, human trafficking, money laundering, and torture. Cole also gets new info about a man named Doug, Mark's personal bodyguard. He's known to be very cruel and only cares about money. In one video, Doug is seen to be highly skilled with firearms and has been involved in several shooting cases. In short, they are dangerous people, and the friend advises Cole not to get involved. Instead of backing down, Cole actually meets Sarah in person at a coffee shop she usually visits. Again and again. It's always about a woman. Cole recklessly risks his own life for a little thing called falling in love. That's what Cole is feeling right now. He just can't stand seeing the girl of his dreams die. Cole tries to get close to Sarah without revealing his true identity and successfully gets her phone number. Not wanting his darling to die, Cole tries to gather $800,000 in 1 week. Using his skills, he creates a special device, a skimmer he attaches to ATM machines. Every ATM card that passes through it will be recorded, tracked, and easily drained. From machine to machine, store to store, Cole drives around looking for ATMs. Even though the amount from one account isn't much, if accumulated, it might reach $800,000. Cole is very optimistic he can do it in a week. One night, as Cole is about to retrieve his special device at a convenience store, 2 police officers happen to be buying snacks there. Tension rises as Cole struggles to detach his device, but he manages to escape. Cole continues his action, moving from place to place. When his online friend asks how much he has collected, Cole answers, "Only half of it, $420,000. But sooner or later, he is confident he can get it all. With only 1 day left, Cole goes to a factory hoping to steal the employee's payroll. But his action is stopped when a security guard patrols the parking lot and finds Cole sitting in his car. Luckily, Cole is a good liar, claiming to be an internet service worker checking the monthly signal. But clearly, Cole can't continue his action there because it's too risky. With nowhere else to go, Cole heads to Sarah's house with the $420,000, hoping it will help a little. But as he is putting the money into the mailbox, Sarah appears and catches him. Forced into a corner, Cole honestly tells her the original chronology, including the fact that he is the culprit behind the missing money. Annoyed and angry, Sarah kicks Cole out of her house. Back home, Cole gets news from his friend. Cole's actions were caught on one of the ATM cameras. It hasn't reached the police yet, But Cole's face is now known in the hacker community. If he makes another mistake, it will be very easy for the cops to arrest him. Not long after, Cole gets a phone call from Sarah asking him to come over. Thrilled, Cole rushes over there without even taking a shower. Aside from venting and talking at length, Cole gets what he always wanted, being as close as possible to the girl of his dreams. It makes him feel so happy. He no longer cares about the massive problem he's facing. As he arrives at her housing complex, a neighbor suddenly approaches him. They tell him a strange man just forced his way into Sarah's house. Not wanting to involve the police, Cole tells the neighbor not to panic. He grabs a baseball bat and slowly enters the house. And yes, it is Doug, Mark's personal bodyguard, coming to get her. Cole hits him with the baseball bat. Because Doug is knocked out cold, Cole looks at Sarah's monitor. His friend just sent an important message, whatever it is. While Doug is still unconscious, Cole drags him to a quiet place to interrogate him about what Mark knows. According to Doug, Mark doesn't know about Cole or his relationship with Sarah yet. Doug only came to warn Cole to stay far away and not get involved in Sarah's mess. Because Cole doesn't exactly know what Sarah is like or who she really is. But because Cole loves Sarah too much and won't back down an inch, Cole desperately finishes Doug off so no one else knows about his involvement. Done with Doug, Cole immediately meets Sarah to tell her his plan to end this problem. Cole has a brilliant idea: to rob the cash hidden in Mark's house. But he needs Sarah's help to lure Mark out of the house. And they need one more person to make this plan go smoothly. Oscar is the right person. Cole and Sarah meet him to invite him into this grand plan. The payout is much bigger: Mark's hidden cash. At first, Oscar isn't interested, but when Sarah tells him the exact amount, Oscar immediately agrees. Step 1. Sarah contacts Mark, asking him to meet at their usual restaurant. She pretends she already has the $800,000, so Mark agrees to see her. Riding in the same car to the restaurant, Sarah starts seducing Mark to fix their relationship. She also hands him a check for $800,000, which is actually blank. And right before they get out of the car, Sarah manages to take Mark's phone from his pants pocket and secretly hands it to Oscar. After receiving the phone, Oscar immediately goes out back to connect it to the laptop Cole gave him. At the exact same time, Cole is seen in front of Mark's house, waiting for the phone to connect. With Mark's phone, Cole now has access to enter Mark's house, including opening the safe full of cash. And while Cole is hauling all the cash, Sarah's job is to distract Mark so he doesn't realize his phone is missing. Just as Cole is stuffing the money into a bag, Mark realizes his phone is gone. Oscar quickly runs back to the front and pretends to find Mark's phone dropped on the floor. Tense from that moment, Sarah asks for a quick bathroom break. And here, we are shown a shocking fact and plot twist. Oscar and Sarah are actually a couple. They have planned this for a long time. At the same time, Cole is almost caught by Mark's wife and child who just got home. Luckily, Cole manages to escape before they notice him. But the wife immediately calls Mark to tell him their house was just robbed. Suspicious that this has to do with Sarah, Mark, who is driving her home, openly accuses Sarah of being part of this robbery. Without letting her say a word, he forces Sarah to call Cole and tell him their new meeting location. After Sarah tells him the new location, Cole informs Oscar. And here they are now, the four of them, in an abandoned factory. Oscar tries to pull a gun, but Mark tells him to drop it if he doesn't want Sarah to die right in front of their eyes. With the situation under his control, Mark brings them all deeper into the factory, the place where he usually tortures and burns his rival clients. But before they enter the burn room, Cole tells Mark about his hacking skills, trying to negotiate. Helped by Sarah, who tries to calm him down, Mark finally lowers his gun slowly. But when Sarah tries to seduce Mark to distract him, suddenly, bang, Sarah is shot. Oscar immediately jumps and tackles Mark, while Cole pulls Sarah to a safe spot to lay her down. Oscar, with his martial arts background, easily puts Mark in a chokehold from behind, even though he gets stabbed by a metal rod Mark uses. At the same time, Cole is seen accompanying Sarah in her dying moments. Sarah begs Cole to give the money to her sibling, her little sister who still needs to pay for school. Right as Sarah takes her last breath, Cole already knows the truth. Here is the other plot twist, finally revealed. When Doug the bodyguard was knocked out, Cole had looked at the message from his online friend. Remember? That message contained Sarah's true identity, including her little sister. What surprises us all is, Sarah has a criminal record. She is known as a master con artist. Not long after, Oscar approaches and points his gun at Cole, demanding he hand over all the cash. When they reach the car and Cole is about to open the trunk, suddenly, Oscar is shot dead by a sniper. Guess who it is? Wait. Why is he still alive? Here is the peak plot twist. Back at that quiet place, Cole didn't actually kill Doug. Doug had crucial information regarding the relationship between Sarah and Oscar. Yes, as a man with many connections, Doug had known for a long time that Sarah and Oscar were together. But he never told his boss, Mark. From the very beginning, Oscar and Sarah conspired to drain Mark's wealth, but they didn't know how. Cole's appearance brought a clear path to that plan. Basically, Oscar and Sarah intentionally used the naive and easily fooled Cole to make their plan work. When Cole asked Doug, "Do you care about your boss?" Doug answered, "Since I started working, my boss Mark has been very annoying. He's arrogant, stingy, bossy. And the worst part, he often makes me change his underwear. So I obviously don't like him very much." Seeing his hatred towards his boss, Cole got the idea to team up with him. Doug was asked to help with his plan, with the offer that all the cash would belong to him. After Doug leaves with all the cash, Cole can now return to his normal life. In the end, Cole learned a very harsh lesson. In a world full of hackers and thieves, the most dangerous trap isn't a digital firewall. It's falling in love with a lie. He walked away with no money, but he kept his life, which is the best payout he could possibly ask for. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more movie recaps. Until next time, stay safe out there.